More car parts. These are new old stock motor mounts for a V8 Mustang. And not much to say about these, except they're very desirable. And I priced them at $250 and got a message a few days later, a guy offering $200. I thought about it for a while, but I emailed him back with an offer of $225, and he didn't go for that. And so I put these up for best offer and immediately got an offer of $188. And then the original guy, he made an offer of $200. I waited a couple of days just before the offer ran out and decided to take it because I found another pair that I have to put up for sale. In any case, these motor mounts for a Mustang sold for $200. This is a little bookshelf stereo amplifier they used to sell at Radio Shack. It's a Realistic brand. It's one of their smallest ones, the SA101. Found this at a garage sale for just $5. As is typical of these small little stereos, they do work nicely, and some people want them just because they're cool vintage items. Also, people need them for size considerations too. And this sold for $40. I found this portable RCA AM/FM radio at a garage sale for just 50 cents. Did have some paint splatters, white paint splatters on it, but they came off with some denatured alcohol. It's both battery and AC house current capable. The cord I have tucked inside the battery compartment right now, but I made a video on this. It's probably the lowest priced items that I'll do videos for, $40. And it kind of gives people a little more confidence when buying. And this only took a couple of weeks to sell, again, for $40. This was a nice sale to start the week. Another pair of Mustang 2 motor mounts. These are for the V8 equipped Mustang 2s. Again, these are new old stock, never been used. And these I had priced at $225. And they sold to a customer that has bought a lot of parts from me, Mustang 2 parts, and he lives in Minnesota. I should write him and see if there's a way he might come down and buy a bunch of parts from me. But again, these sold for $225. Another key off the M3 Hammond organ. This one, obviously a black key, and it's sold for $3. Probably boring to most, but another car part. This is the side light trim bezel for a Mustang 2. Brand new, never used, and this sold for $60. This is a 1958 Ford Fairlane in Palomino tan and white. This is sort of a promotional model. It's a roller. It doesn't have one of those wind-up motors or pullback motors on it. But, I put this up for sale last year for about $200, and finally I put best offer on it a few months ago, and yesterday took a best offer of $100 for it. I like little miniature things like this. This is a small little boom box. It's actually just an AM/FM radio. It does work, and when I saw it with the original box, I thought I should pick that up. Somebody will want to buy that. It was only 50 cents. And it sold in about a week for $17. Well, this must have been on somebody's list. It's a 1951 Kaiser Henry J promotional model with a pullback motor. And I just put it up this morning before I started my packing for the day. And it sold while I was packing for $180. I'm pretty happy with that sale. I did a lot of research on this. I saw some broken ones sell for $50. And most of them were missing this center post right here in the windshield. And this is the only one in red that I saw. So I was going to price it at about $129, but then at the last second I said, let me put it up there. This is probably a rare car, And sure enough, at $180, it just took minutes to sell. This is a pair of The Advent. They're the original Advent speakers designed by Henry Kloss. Came out in the late 60s. These are early 70s models. And I've had these for quite a while. I picked them up at a barn sale probably 3 years ago. And they needed refoaming. The surrounds around the big woofer speakers right here has to be replaced on older speakers usually because they deteriorate. It's not a big job to do it. You just have to order the surrounds and get it done. And I finally stumbled over these speakers again after having them this long, gone through 3 moves. And so I bought the kit, refoamed them, and then I listened to them for quite a while, over a month. And I really liked them, but I knew I had to sell these as I have so many pairs of speakers. So I got an offer, or actually an inquiry from a guy in Taiwan, wanted to know if I shipped to Taiwan, and I checked it out, and global shipping goes there. And so I told him all about that, told him where to click, and he tried for a discount, but I didn't answer that question. And so finally he just bought them outright. And I did a little different method of displaying the shipping. I calculated the shipping for one of the speakers, and then I added a handling charge of $100, both to cover my expense and time in packing these up, and also covered the shipping. No problem. These went via FedEx to the global shipping hub in Kentucky. So from Sioux Falls, it cost about $35 a piece on these speakers. So I did okay on the shipping on those. In any case, these sold for $300.